Anchor him in the blue ocean. He needs the electric chair. He has no love. Monster. Those kinds of animal deserves to be killed, cause no jail penalty is enough. Cold-hearted man. If he guilty, bring back the death penalty. These are the responses across social media to news of the arrest of Dimas Pinelo Mendez. He is the man police believe is behind the murder of 36-year-old Kendra Middleton and her 3-year-old son, Aiden Perez. Many Belizeans are calling for Mendez to face the death penalty. While News 5 was unable to obtain comments from the Minister of Home Affairs, Karim Musa, or the Commissioner of Police, Chester Williams, back in 2018, then Attorney General Michael Perifit responded to a similar public call for capital punishment after the life sentence of a convicted murderer was reduced to 20 years.
People want everybody to hang except their own children. So when you say, people would say, hang them. No, so my son, you spare my son. Listen, the law that we have is the law that we have. And the powers given to the Chief Justice at this stage allowed him to do what he did. If a person is in prison for a certain length of time and the judicial bodies make a decision to release that person, it must be with good reason. And it's not that we don't have hanging on the books, it's still on the law, it's still there. So we have it. But the CCC decisions have indicated to us that those are reserved for the worst of the worst considered murderers. We have not met that legal bar according to the CCG to this point. But I'm sure if we do, then we will proceed with what the law says. But it's not like we have taken it off the books.
In July 2015, the Supreme Court of Belize overturned the death sentence of the last remaining inmate on death row. To broaden the knowledge of Belizeans on the topic, a debate was held during International Museum Day in 2017.
This is just a list of the 19 individuals who were confirmed to have been executed here. You have Nora Parham. I'm certain that most of you have heard the name before. She was the last female executed in the Caribbean, and I believe the only female here. She was executed June 5th, 1963, and then the last being Kent Bowers, June 19th, 1985.
Section 3 of Belize's Constitution guarantees the right to life, liberty, security of the person, and the protection of the law. Section 4 of Belize's Constitution states that a person shall not be deprived of his life intentionally, save in execution of the sentence of a court in respect of a criminal offense under any law of which he has been convicted. Section 7 of our Constitution states, however, that no person shall be the subject of torture or inhuman or degrading punishment or other treatment.
This latest incident of double homicide leaves many Belizeans calling for stronger penalties. But the former AG Perifit was not so sure, at least in 2018, if the death penalty is the solution.
There's a lot of debate as to whether or not hanging would solve the problem. So it's a matter of opinion, and I am not aware that there are that many people who are asking for hanging necessarily. People would say that because it's just a knee-jerk reaction to many things. But at the same time, people say, hanging the prisoners won't make a difference. Putting them in jail won't make a difference. You need to improve education. You need to improve social infrastructure. You need to reduce it. So many people believe that there are many different solutions to the crime situation, and that's just one opinion. To me, just simply hanging a person won't necessarily solve crime.
Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.